And this is what's been hidden from us. This is what this war is about. This is what these conflicts are about. You are never supposed to find out that you have a divine spark within you, and that's who you really are. Because when you do,
chances are you've been here before. There's chaos in the oil and stock markets. New threats seem to be coming out of nowhere. Tensions are boiling from Asia to Europe. Adaptation is the key here to safeguarding your wealth, friends. You may not have considered gold before. It's not speculation, but insurance. And right now, we could all use some insurance. Noble Gold Investments have been protecting investors from disaster for years with precious metals. This might be the time for you to take a fresh look at gold and silver. Gold is a proven safe haven shield for your portfolio and a volatility balance against uncertainty. If it helps, Noble Gold Investments is offering a free 5-ounce America the Beautiful coin with its new IRAs this month. If you open your Noble Gold Investments IRA or 401k rollover, you can claim your coin today. Remember, crisis brews, portfolio waivers, gold insulates. Secure yourself against the threats. Go to noblegoldinvestments.com now. That's noblegoldinvestments.com, the gold company I trust.
what we're really experiencing is the end of the world as we know it. All the structures, the financial, economical, all the societal structures, the sciences, all the things that humans invented over time, that is the world. The world consists of nations and consists of governments and consists of a legal apparatus of courts and all that. When I'm speaking of the end of the world, I'm speaking about the end of these structures. They're destroying this old system. The reason why I want to bring this up is because it can create a lot of fear, because it's, after all, the only world you've ever known in this lifetime. And some things are a comfort. Some things are a structure that gives us a sense of security. It is our intention and my intention to help empower all of us to the point where we do not rely on these structures anymore and we're not afraid of seeing them coming down. There is this idea that all nations are going to cease to exist very soon, and they're going to be replaced kind of like where you're just going to have zones all over the world that are going to be governed by an AI central government. What I think is most important for us is to be so honest that we can look at these developments all over the world and look at them in a fearless way and know that we are ultimately created by an all-knowing supreme God, the creator, and that we have that spark within us. Through these times, this is going to be the most important message that everyone can hear. Remembering who we really are, who we were created by, and what we are here for. And I think we're here to recognize that on all levels and overcome the fear of the unknown, overcome the fear of the want to be rulers, because that's all they are. They only thrive on our belief in them and in their power. As long as we believe these entities, these structures, these secret groups and societies have power, we will fear them and we will acquiesce to them out of fear. Once we overcome the fear, we will actually, rather than just watch this world crumble down and be innocent bystanders, we will step into our true nature of being co-creators, which is what all of this is about. All of this is really about inner standing, not standing under something, but inner standing who we really are. Now, will the 3D reality project a very frightful picture? Yes. Because we're programmed to fear structures crumbling down. We're programmed to fear when governments fail. We're programmed to fear when change is coming. And then we look for leaders outside of us that can guide us through these situations. And there will be some very good leaders, don't get me wrong, but there will be more leaders in smaller groups and communities rather than this one omnipotent king-like leader. That's not going to do anything, and that's not going to help us in any significant way. What we now need to do is remove our constant attention from these theaters and scenarios that are simply there to frighten us. If you are in a position to do something positive about it, by all means do it. But if you're not, do not waste too much of your attention on these things. That is your most valuable currency. Attention. Your attention in this reality here has a limit. When you have 24 hours in a day, you have to become conscious of what you put your attention to. What are you watching? Who are you listening to? What are you reading? And mostly, what are you thinking about and how are you thinking? And this is where we get into the really important details. The inner work, it's easy for you to understand that if you type something into your phone, or if you record something with your phone, if you do anything on your smartphone or on your computer, you consider this valuable work. So many of you do something that involves computers and screens, and you type stuff into those computers and onto those screens, and it changes stuff on those screens and in those computers. And in some way, somebody benefits from it. And so you have contributed in a positive way, or you have brought value. That's not hard for us to grasp. What is hard for us to grasp is that if we do the same with our inner computers, if we do the inner work, that it has a valuable effect for us and the society at large on the outside. This is a concept we have a very hard time grasping. Understanding that if we dedicate a certain amount of time to meditation and prayer and creative thought, most people are not thinking. They're just playing the movies, memories of the past, horror scenarios of the future. But that's not thinking. That is simply regurgitating and replaying movies. Real thinking is a creative process. It is focused. It adds feelings to it and colors and details and imagination. And through that, we do co-create beautiful things. Now, this is the real work. Everything that you see in the physical 3D simulated reality actually is preceded by thought. So this is the most important work. The healing work, whether it's physically, spiritually, and it's all connected. The trauma healing, the healing of our old wounds that keep us in the state of being reactive rather than proactive. This is the work of the next days, weeks, and months for those who see things clearly, because it sets us free. Mainly, we're in bondage by our own traumas that were inflicted on purpose, so we stay in bondage. It's all a scenario, a game. And as this world is coming to an end, the world as we know it, doesn't mean that our experience is coming to an end. Actually, I believe it means that we're breaking through something that's kept us in a prison perception, in a prison of the mind. And as we break through that, we will see things that are so beautiful, and we will remember them as our true nature and our true home and our true reality. I really believe that. So as we're watching this fake world crumble down, we have to really focus on our inner work. The most important thing that we can do for the Creator, for ourselves, and for everyone around us is to become the best possible version of ourselves. I want you to know that we are more powerful than any leader out there, and that any leader out there can only get his or her power from us. And that's how this works. So many people have stepped into our lives that have already realized what I'm talking about. And their influence, their positive influence, and their co-creative power is so immense that they are literally changing reality around them, and they're changing reality at large. And this is what's been hidden from us. This is what this war is about. This is what these conflicts are about. You are never supposed to find out that you have a divine spark within you, and that's who you really are. Because when you do, you are literally saved, and their game is over. That's all.
You deserve the truth, but big tech does not want you to hear it. So we built our own Inspired platform on the inspiredchannel.com. Just click the link in the video description or the pinned comment.